Hey, Vikings Nation! Skol! The energy in Canton, Ohio, is absolutely electric as we celebrate one of our own, Jared Allen, joining the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2025. Can you believe it? Our mullet-wearing, quarterback-sacking, calf-roping legend is finally getting his gold jacket. But here's the teaser that'll make your purple heart race. Jared didn't just receive his jacket. He brought his iconic sack celebration to the stage, roping a calf in true Viking style. Ready to dive into the epic moments of this enshrinement weekend? Let's break it all down, scene by scene, and feel the pride of being a Vikings fan. What's your favorite Jared Allen moment? Drop it in the comments below. The Pro Football Hall of Fame Enshrinement Weekend is the ultimate celebration of football greatness. And this year, it's all about honoring Jared Allen alongside legends like Eric Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharp. This is a historic class with only 4 inductees, the smallest since 2005, making Jared's inclusion even more special. Vikings.com is on the ground in Canton, capturing every moment, and we're here to bring you the full scoop. Are you pumped for this, Vikings fans? Let's get into it. Before we dive into the scenes, let's set the stage. Canton is buzzing with football fever. From the Hall of Fame game to the Gold Jacket dinner, every event is a tribute to the game's greatest. Jared Allen, with his 136 career sacks and that unforgettable 22-sack season in 2011, is taking his rightful place among the immortals. So, grab your horns, crank up the Skol chant, and let's relive this weekend's magic together. The Hall of Fame game kicked off the enshrinement weekend on Thursday, and let me tell you, it was a statement. The LA Chargers dominated the Detroit Lions 34-7 in Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, setting the tone for the NFL's preseason. As Vikings fans, we were glued to the sidelines, knowing our guy Jared Allen was being honored just steps away from the action. The energy in Canton was unreal. Can you imagine being there, soaking in that football vibe? This game wasn't just about the score. It was a celebration of football's legacy. Jared and his fellow class of 2025 inductees walked between lines of Chargers and Lions players at midfield before kickoff, a moment that gave us chills. Picture it. Our Viking legend, standing tall, ready to claim his place in history. Did you catch the game? What did you think of that opening salvo? Vikings.com reports that the Hall of Fame game is more than a preseason opener. It's a nod to the NFL's roots, born right here in Canton. For us, it's a reminder of how Jared Allen carried the purple and gold with pride. His relentless energy on the field is what we're celebrating this weekend. Let's keep that Skol spirit high as we move to the next moment. Friday morning brought the Hall of Fame walk, and wow, what a sight! Over 100 Pro Football Hall of Famers strolled down George Halas Drive, right in front of the Hall of Fame and Museum. Jared Allen, our Vikings hero, was right there among them, soaking in the moment. This walk is a tradition that connects the past and present of football greatness. How cool is it to see Jared alongside these legends? George Halas, the Bears founder who played a role in the Vikings joining the NFL in 1961, would have been proud to see this moment. Fun fact, the Vikings shocked Halas's Bears 37-13 in their first ever game, sparked by Fran Tarkenton. Now, Jared's carrying that legacy forward. Can you picture him striding with that signature swagger? What do you think he was feeling in that moment? The walk ended with a group photo of the Gold Jackets and this year's inductees, a snapshot of football immortality. Vikings fans, this is our moment to beam with pride. Jared's journey from Minnesota to Canton is one for the ages. Let's talk about it. What's the one play from Jared's career that still gives you goosebumps? Friday night was the main event, the Gold Jacket dinner. This is where Jared Allen, Eric Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharp received their custom-fit gold jackets for the first time. The Canton Memorial Civic Center was packed with emotion as these legends were honored. Jared, true to form, stole the show with a moment that screamed Viking spirit. More on that in a second. Imagine the scene. Hall of Fame head coach Dick Vermeil hands Jared his gold jacket, a symbol of football immortality. The crowd roars, and Jared's family is right there on stage, celebrating with him. This jacket, tailored to perfection, is one of 3 iconic items every Hall of Famer receives, alongside a ring and a bronze bust. Vikings fans, how epic is it to see our guy draped in gold? Then, it happened. Jared dropped into his classic sack celebration, miming a calf rope on stage. The crowd went wild and Vikings Nation lost it. Calves roped as a gold jacket. 1. Vikings.com quipped. 43. Jared's still got it. What's your favorite Jared Allen sack celebration memory? Share it below. The gold jacket moment deserves a deeper dive because it's pure Jared Allen. After receiving his jacket from Coach Vermeil, Jared didn't just stand there. He brought the house down with his calf roping celebration. It was like watching him chase down a quarterback in 2011 all over again. That energy, that passion. It's why we love him, right, Vikings fans? Vikings.com captured the moment perfectly. There's a new leader among gold jackets in calf roping. Jared's 136 career sacks, including that franchise record 22 in a single season, made him a nightmare for offenses. Now he's roping calves in Canton, showing the world he's still a force. Can you believe he's tied for the NFL record with 4 safeties? What's the stat that blows your mind most about Jared? This moment wasn't just about flair, it was about legacy. Jared's journey from a 4th-round pick with the Chiefs to a Vikings legend is a story of grit and heart. Let's keep the conversation going. What does this gold jacket mean to you as a Vikings fan? Saturday's enshrinement ceremony is the big one, kicking off at noon Central Time. This is when Jared Allen's bronze bust will be unveiled, cementing his place among football's elite. The ceremony, airing on ESPN and NFL Network, is set to be an emotional roller coaster as Jared, Eric Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharp share their stories. Are you tuning in, Vikings Nation? The ceremony is the culmination of a weekend filled with pride for Vikings fans. Jared's 136 sacks ranked 12th all-time, and his 19 fumble recoveries were tops in the NFL from 2004 to 2015. These stats aren't just numbers. They're proof of his relentless drive. What do you think Jared will say in his speech? Will he give a shout-out to the Skull Chant? Canton's Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium will be packed with fans, and Vikings.com is there to capture every moment. This is our chance to celebrate Jared's legacy and the purple and gold. Let's make some noise in the comments. Skull. Before the enshrinement ceremony, Saturday starts with the Grand Parade, a tradition since the Hall of Fame opened in 1963. Picture this: giant helium balloons, marching bands, and our own Jared Allen waving to the crowd alongside his fellow inductees. Downtown Canton will be alive with football fever, and Vikings fans are bringing the purple pride. The parade, presented by Certified Angus Beef, is a celebration of the Hall's history and its newest members. Jared, with his larger-than-life personality, is sure to light up the route. Can you imagine him hyping up the crowd with a skull chant? What would you do if you saw Jared in the parade? This moment sets the stage for the enshrinement ceremony, building the anticipation for Jared's big moment. Vikings Nation, let's hear it. What's the one thing you hope Jared does during the parade? Drop your thoughts below. Jared Allen's journey to the Hall of Fame is a story of heart and hustle. Drafted by the Chiefs in 2004, he burst onto the scene with 9 sacks as a rookie. But it was in Minnesota where he became a legend, racking up 85.5 sacks over 6 seasons. His 2011 season, with 22 sacks, is tied for second in NFL history. Vikings fans, how many of those sacks do you remember cheering for? His trade to Minnesota in 2008 was a game-changer. The Vikings gave up a haul for him, and Jared rewarded them with All-Pro honors and a record-breaking contract. He told Vikings.com, "Minnesota was a place that helped me grow as a man." What's your favorite memory of Jared's time in purple? Jared's impact went beyond stats. His energy, his mullet, his love for the game, it all made him a fan favorite. Let's keep the love going. Share your favorite Jared Allen story in the comments. The class of 2025 is historic for more than just Jared. With only 4 inductees, it's the smallest class since 2005. A nod to the Hall's new bylaws ensuring an elite selection. Eric Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharp join Jared, and each brings a unique legacy. Did you know Sterling and Shannon Sharp are the first brothers enshrined in the Hall? How cool is that? Eric Allen's 54 interceptions and Jared's 136 sacks make this a defensive-heavy class, while Gates and Sharp redefine their positions. Vikings fans, we know Jared's the star of the show, but which of these other legends do you admire most? Let's hear it. The selection process, overseen by Ernst & Young, was rigorous, with Jared earning his spot in his 5th year of eligibility. This class is proof that only the best of the best make it to Canton. What does this elite group mean to you as a fan? Jared's gold jacket moment wasn't just a ceremony. It was a celebration of his personality. Vikings.com noted how he embraced his family on stage, showing the man behind the mullet. His calf roping celebration was a reminder of his roots, growing up on a horse ranch. How many times did you see him rope a calf after a sack? Vikings fans. Coach Dick Vermeil, who presented the jacket, coached Jared early in his Chiefs days. That connection made the moment even more special. Jared told Vikings.com, "It's a reassurance you played it right." What do you think that moment meant to Jared? This is why we love Jared, not just for his sacks, but for his heart. Let's keep the conversation going. What's the one thing you'd say to Jared if you could meet him in Canton? The enshrinement weekend isn't just about Jared. It's about the Vikings' legacy. From Fran Tarkenton's upset in 1961 to Jared's dominance in the 2000s, Minnesota has always been a force. The Hall of Fame walk down George Halas Drive was a reminder of that history. How proud are you to be part of Vikings Nation right now? Vikings.com is chronicling every moment of Jared's weekend, from the parade to the ceremony. They're capturing the Skull spirit for all of us. What's the one Vikings moment from history you wish you could relive? Share it below. As we celebrate Jared, we're also looking ahead. The Vikings' 2025 training camp is heating up, with Brian Flores' defense dominating. Could this be the year we bring home the Lombardi? Let's dream big, Vikings fans. The enshrinement ceremony is more than a speech. It's a moment to reflect on Jared's impact. His 19 fumble recoveries and 49.5 third down sacks were league highs during his career. Those numbers scream game changer. Vikings fans, which Jared Allen play is burned into your memory? Jared's former teammates, like Chad Greenway and Brett Favre, sent congrats, with Greenway calling him one of my favorite teammates of all time. That's the kind of impact Jared had in Minnesota. What's the one teammate you think Jared would give a shout-out to in his speech? Tune in to ESPN or NFL Network at noon Central to catch every word. This is our moment, Vikings Nation. Let's celebrate Jared's legacy together. What are you most excited to hear from him? The parade on Saturday morning is a spectacle, with over 130,000 fans expected to line the streets of Canton. Jared, alongside his fellow inductees, will be front and center, soaking in the love. Can you imagine the roar of the crowd when they see our Viking legend? The Pro Football Hall of Fame Enshrinement Festival also includes a balloon classic and a drone light show, making this a weekend-long party. Vikings fans, if you were in Canton, what would you bring to show your Skull pride? Maybe a purple horn or a Jared Allen jersey. This parade is a reminder of how football unites us. Let's keep the energy high. Share your plans for watching the enshrinement ceremony in the comments. Jared's stats are mind-blowing. 641 career tackles, 31 forced fumbles, and 6 interceptions as a defensive end. He wasn't just a pass rusher, he was a complete player. Vikings fans, what's the one stat that makes you say, "That's our guy"? His 104 tackles for loss with the Vikings are tied for the franchise record. That's the kind of impact that earns a gold jacket. What's the one Jared Allen play you'll never forget? Let's hear it. As we gear up for the ceremony, let's remember why Jared's a Viking legend. His heart, his hustle, and that mullet. It's all part of the Skull spirit. Drop your favorite Jared memory below. The enshrinement weekend is also a chance to look forward. The Vikings' 2025 season is just around the corner, with training camp reports buzzing about J.J. McCarthy and Brian Flores' defense. Could this be the year we see another Viking in Canton? Who's your pick for the next Hall of Famer from Minnesota? Jared's induction is a reminder of what it means to play for the purple and gold. His words to Vikings.com, "I played this game my way, Sum it up perfectly. What does being a Vikings fan mean to you? Let's keep the Skol chant going strong. Share your predictions for the 2025 season in the comments. Let's get hyped for what's next. As we wrap up Vikings Nation, this is our moment to shine. Jared Allen's Enshrinement Weekend is a celebration of everything we love about the Vikings: heart, hustle, and a whole lot of Skol. From the Hall of Fame game to the gold jacket dinner to the parade and ceremony, Canton is purple and gold this weekend. Are you feeling the pride? Let's make some noise for Jared. Tune in to the enshrinement ceremony at noon Central on ESPN or NFL Network, and let's flood the comments with Skol chants. What's the one thing you want Jared to know as he takes his place in the hall? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest Vikings news. Share this video with your fellow Vikings fans, and let's keep the purple pride alive. Skol, Vikings Nation. Let's go.